The Excel filter tool is a superb method for sorting your dataset. However, what if I tell you you can automatically and dynamically sort your dataset? Does that pique your interest? Well, this is how you do it. On your worksheet, you're going to right click on it, and from the context menu, you're going to go to View Code. In here, you're going to paste this VBA script. If you like a copy of this VBA script, please leave a request on the comment section of this video. There's a couple of things that you can customize here so that it meets your dataset requirement. The first line indicates column C, which is your sorting column. This is the column that I'm going to sort based on. If your column you're sorting based on B, you're going to put B:B here like this. And then the second line on the VBA script here is a range for your data set. Mine goes from column A to column C. That's why I'm saying A:C like this. Now, this particular subroutine get triggers whenever you make changes to your worksheet here. So when you go in there, what it does is that if it's within that range of a sorting, which means if it's within that column C that you're making changes to, then you start applying the sort function here. So before that, I determine what column I'm targeting, which is going to be column C for my case here. And there's a couple of key items that you can change here. One of them is the XL descending. Right now, if I make any changes, it will do descending order, which I'll show you in a bit. You can change this to ascending if you like. Well, let's do a test here. Press Ctrl S to save, and let's minimize this VBA editor here. Now, if I were to go ahead and make some minor changes to my data set, let's say for example, I want to change this to, instead of 50,348, I'm going to say 10,000. You see what happens here. You can see that it is in descending order, and Ted gets on the third on the line here. Let's say for example, if I put this to say 30, you can see that Lee jumps down way below on the list here. Likewise, this also applies when you add a new record. Let's say I'm going to add a new salesperson called James. Oops, James, there you go. And then he's from Canada, and let's give him some total sales figure like this. You can see James goes up the food chain here, and he's on row number 10 here. Let's go ahead and look at our order now. Let's say for example, if you want to change this to ascending, simply change this to ascending like this. Ctrl S to save, and let's minimize this guy here. Now if you make any changes here, let's say if I change it to 15, you can see that the smallest number goes way up top on your data set here. It's that simple how you can make those changes. Now another thing I want to show you, right click view code here, is to adjust your sorting range here. Now I'm sorting based on column C, and for some reason you want to sort based on column B. All you have to do is put B:B like this. Ctrl S to save. Let's minimize this guy here. So now if I were to make any changes, because changes triggers that subroutine there. Let's say if Ted has moved from Japan to say Canada, you can see that everything get sorted according to ascending order. And likewise, if you want to see it in descending order, you say descending here. Ctrl S to save and minimize it. And now if I were to change Haley to US like this, you can see that everything gets sorted in this descending order.